What up, though, man? It's James Morgado, once again of God Love Genius, man. Here to give a recap of the wild card AFC North divisional rivalry game between my Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens took care of business, man, 28-14. I had to put the Pooh Shiesty mask on, man, because the Baltimore Ravens, majority of their players, they be masked up, man, and they committed a robbery. They committed a heist on my fellow Steelers, man. Let's get into this game, man. So, as I predicted, man, I predicted that the Ravens would win this game. And I also said that the only way the Steelers could win this game was they would need to keep Lamar Jackson off the field, have time of possession, keep the ball on Lamar and Derrick Henry as much as possible, and try to create turnovers. They did none of that. And the first half was horrendous. It looked like we didn't even show up. It was a 21-0 shutout. It was looking like we wasn't gonna put no points on the board. Couldn't establish no rhythm. It was 3 and outs, but primarily the reason why it was so horrendous was because both Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry established the run, and they were up on time of possession by a landslide. I believe in the second quarter, they literally had the ball over half of the quarter. One drive specifically where they got a touchdown, they literally had it for 7 minutes. Steelers defense is only so much any defense can do when you're on the field for that duration, So, first quarter, man, Lamar Jackson ran the ball literally 5 times in a row. He let it be known if he was going to lose this game, it was going to be because he did everything. He wasn't going to leave nothing on the table. The boy was running so much, he started having a little nagging injury like with his torso. By the second half, he had to have his leg wrapped up. He was running, and I somewhat wonder, like, hey, man, shouldn't you be saving all that for, like, bigger games, like the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl? Because if you're doing all that now, I'm just saying. But anyway, he did it, and he needed to, apparently, and it worked. Derrick Henry almost rushed for 200 rushing yards. Literally, he had 26 carries, 186, 2 tutties. Lamar Jackson was 16 of 21, 175 passing yards with 2 touchdowns. Surprisingly, there was no turnovers in this game. That was shocking, but Lamar also rushed for 81 yards off of 15 carries. Now, with Zay Flowers being out of the game, people, might have suspected the passing game for Baltimore would be kind of limited. But he established rhythm with the tight ends. Mark Andrews are unlikely. They showed up. He got 2, potential starting tight ends for any other organization at his disposal. So it just show this offense is deep. And also, I thought Justice Hill wasn't going to play because it was questionable because of concussion protocol. He got a touchdown, and he's one of those running backs. He reminds me of Darren Sproles when he played for the Saints. After you try to deal with the running back and Lamar and you worry about them tight ends, you forget that he got another receiver, basically, that running back that can just, take off like a rocket at any given moment. And that's what Justice Hill does. He always sneaks up on you every time. Even when I play Madden, I'll be like, it's always a play where Justice Hill, get a check down, he'll run like 75 yards. So, shout out to Justice Hill, he did his thing. Now, as far as the Steelers, man, first half, it wasn't really nothing to talk about, but second half, they started making magic. Couple, check downs, got Russell's confidence up, and he just started launching it. And he got a touchdown pass to George Pickens. Pickens ended up having, an exceptional game despite the drought he's had over the past couple of weeks. But Pickens also was injured, so that could have been another reason why he's been lacking in regards to, production. But they gave him opportunities, and he got 5 catches, 87 yards, and got a touchdown. Probably could have had 100 yards, but there was a offensive pass interference that he had that kept him from like a 30-some-yard gain. But Pickens came alive in this game, and that just seems to be the common thing for these Russell Wilson teams, especially with the Steelers. If he's not doing well, and he's down, he always seems to get the rhythm when he down by so many points. I don't know why he like that, but Russell Wilson needs a run game. You gotta have a run game so he can get into that play action bag, and he can, scramble and off of that to create and extend plays. But once you're down by a significant amount and you gotta throw, that's just not his game. Like he's not just a drop back quarterback. He need the run game and he need that play action. And he did the best he could. I was impressed though, for him to do what he did tonight, given the circumstances. He still didn't turn the ball over. I mean, he should have had an interception, but it got dropped. But the play he threw the interception on, he just threw it deep. And he wanted to go to George Pickens, but the safety was spotting him, so he just kind of threw it to the small receiver Austin, and he was covered by like three Ravens, and it just didn't work out. The run game, they couldn't do nothing, man. They even tried to play Justin Fields. Justin just wasn't in no type of rhythm. He was 0 for 1 from passing, and also he just couldn't get nothing going with scrambling neither. They was prepared for all of the tricks when it came to that. But Steelers end up coming out with 14 points. The only points they got was from a George Pickens receiving touchdown and Van Jefferson. So congratulations to the Baltimore Ravens, man. My hat goes off to them, man. Hopefully they can continue this momentum and defeat the Chiefs and the Bills, because they got a lot of football left to play. But my Steelers, man, got to make a lot of adjustments, man, in this offseason. It's going to be real interesting to see like what we do about Najee Harris. Will he leave? George Pickens, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, Mike Tomlin. A lot of storylines on our end. But I'm glad that we fought back. But you just can't put your defense in that kind of position with time of possession. It just wasn't fair for them to have a shot to make anything happen. I really was thinking, at some point they would get a turnover, but it was just too much Lamar Jackson, man, and Derrick Henry. All that running, man, you gonna fold, you gonna get exhausted, and it's a cold night. But yeah, man, the Ravens dominated us, man. 39 minutes to 20 minutes, It was just their night. So yeah, man, that's my recap, man. 2025 wild card, Steelers Ravens, Baltimore Ravens win in a dominant fashion, man. If you made this far to the video, I want to say thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. I am James Vergado, and as always, be God level. The genius is in you. God level genius.